My name is John Bosco Tusingwire. I'm the founder and executive director at Community Initiative for Biodiversity Conservation. In my organization, I chair the board and other committees. I also oversee all the activities undertaken by our employed staff with the help of the general manager. In Uganda, about 78% of the people depend on agriculture for livelihood. However, in southwestern Uganda, the indigenous minority Batwa Pygmies, who were evicted from their ancestral home in the forest where they used to stay as food gatherers and hunters, suffered extreme poverty, hunger, and malnutrition to the extent of the extinction of the population. Also, communities suffered loss of their land. The Bota people have never been farming, but joined a community where in order to eat, they had to till land, take care of crops, harvest and eat, or sell to earn a living. Having known that tourism business was booming and population was growing, people needed food. Formed the organization to provide training grounds to recruit the indigenous Batwa Pygmies and train and support them to change their lifestyles of food gathering and hunting into real farmers so that they would have what to eat and what to sell for a living, since there were no more hopes to go back in the forest. I started demonstration farms in different villages and expanded farming at household level of each farmer and kept monitoring the progress to ensure the success of the farmer as they grew vegetables, bananas, and other food security crops. We started agriculture in schools, teaching children to grow vegetables and offering cooking lessons to parents and teachers so that malnutrition is prevented. We opened grocery stores and linked local farmers with tourist lodges, which prompted lodges to start buying locally and supporting local businesses, thus allowing locals to benefit from tourism. We are doing climate-smart conservation agriculture, teaching people sustainable farming practices. We are training and supporting people to do high-value agribusiness, measuring in growing vegetables, mushrooms, bananas, and other food security crops like maize and beans, as well as keeping bees as pollinators and sources of honey and medicine. We are solving the problem of ever-growing need of food in the ever-growing population through innovative climate-smart farming practices like picking plastic bottles and make rainwater harvesting tanks to store water for irrigation during the dry season. We are doing a demonstration gardening to farmers and providing farmer-to-farmer extension services enable farmers have relevant farming skills. We provide seeds, tools, and other farming. We provide seeds, tools, and equipment, and the other requirements for production. We tackle farmer challenges by addressing factors of production and empowering them financially through village savings and loans associations. We make sure that all that is produced is consumed or is sold, and people must realize an income. We are using vertical technology of growing mushrooms or vegetables, either in sacks or ropes, to increase land use efficiency. For example, landless women can produce mushrooms or backyard vegetable gardens. Sour grass is also immune to hailstorm damage and can be grown throughout the dry season with a source of water for irrigation. Most of the vegetables we grow are completely organic. For example, the project grow oyster mushrooms on dry matter waste like beans, millet, or sorghum husks, which is locally available abundantly and cheaply. The technology of rainwater harvesting by recycling plastics to build water tanks for use during the dry season makes the farmers' production more reliable and trusted by customers through sustainable continuity and growth. This innovation also provides safe and accessible water for human consumption. Since 2012 to date, we have trained and supported 17,000 families in sustainable agriculture. Among these are 340 minority Batwa Pygmies families who have been transformed from hunting and food gathering from the forest into modern farmers. We have established community demonstration plots and improved individual gardens that have produced and sold over 2,050 tons of food to the market, increasing household incomes. We have established school cook gardens and improved the diet for over 50,000 children in 13 schools. We have created conservation and climate smart agriculture awareness and education to over 5 million people and built over 20 rainwater harvesting tanks made of recyclable plastics. This award will expand a cooperative self-help program, providing opportunity for new members to train at our Innovation Skills Support Center in low-cost, sustainable agricultural production, followed by seed loans and continuing agricultural extension services, support and cooperative marketing, distribution, and sales. We want to expand agricultural self-help skills for sustainable development. This is an innovation that recruits, trains, and supports youth with agricultural skills for sustainable agriculture as a business. This initiative has been ongoing at CIBIC for the last 8 years at our establishment in Ibhoma, Kanungu District, Uganda. It will enhance climate-smart agriculture and enable at least 70% of the farmers under our program to earn at least $10 per day as surplus funds. In our struggle to end extreme poverty and hunger while conserving environment, we have come to witness changing conditions and also adapted to them to make resilient communities. In farming, we have been buying fish feeds from Kampala, but during COVID-19 lockdown countrywide, transport was closed, and so we started making our own fish feeds, and the results are very good. Also, during dry season, our gardens dries out, but we have been able to bring water to the gardens through rainwater harvesting by building water tanks made of recycled plastics, and also did some gravity flow schemes, created dams, and use manual water pumps to supply water to crops, enabling farmers to produce throughout the year. We have had challenges of labor shortage among farmers. Being expensive, we have advised farmers to put resources together and start lending their physical labor to one another and form groups and start village savings and loans associations for inclusive financial transformation. Community Initiatives for Biodiversity Conservation has developed a proposal to expand the agricultural self-help skills for sustainable development worth US $95,260. The project requires to construct youth living quarters, training structures, improving field projects like fish ponds, beekeeping, mushrooms, and vegetable growing, among other structures. The project will also facilitate for training, seed loans, and continuing support services.